you're eating carbs, this video is for you. If you're not eating carbs, but you do on a free day from time to time, this video is for you. There's a couple things to consider when we talk about eating. One is what to eat, which I've talked about in the past. I'm a fan of low glycemic index foods, so we're talking ketogenic and carnivore type of diet. But also what's important is when you eat. I'm not even talking about fasting right now. You want to eat after you've activated your muscles. So if your muscles are hungry, the food that you eat, carbohydrates or anything, are going to go to your muscles. So you want to do a 15 or 20 minute low intensity workout, or you want to do a 4 or 5 minute high intensity workout before you eat. So I'm talking low intensity like taking a walk, high intensity as body weight squats, squat jumps, jumping jacks, jump rope, something that really gets the breath going and the heart rate going. And you can do that stuff in your cubicle, you can do it in the elevator, you can do that stuff in the bathroom stall. So you can find a way to do the high intensity stuff if you'd rather do that, if you're going to a restaurant or if you're at work. Or you can park far away and give yourself a walk. So, and get the low intensity. But if your muscles are activated, even whenever you're going to have a cheat meal or you're eating carbs, or you're always eating carbs, but you're just trying to do a little better, if your muscles want the carbs, you don't have to raise your insulin nearly as much in order for the carbs to make it into your muscles. So your muscles do not need insulin in order to accept sugar. So it's the one cell that operates that way. So that's tip number one. Tip number two is once you actually have your food, so this is when do I eat from a micro perspective, you want to eat anything with fiber first. So ideally you would go to, say, a Mexican restaurant or some kind of salad bar and you get legumes. So beans are loaded with fiber. So you want to start with that though. However much that's on your plate. So if you're at a Mexican restaurant, order refried beans. If you're at some type of salad bar, get some type of bean salad. Eat that first. If you don't have those options and you're somewhere else, get a salad, vegetables, have some fiber. You want to get that fiber in front of the carbs. So once that fiber hits your small intestine, it basically keeps your microbiome busy feeding on that. Your microbiome loves fiber. So the other sugars and carbs can actually pass on through, and some will make it all the way to the large intestine without being absorbed. And the large intestine will then eat the sugar, eat the carbs. So one trick to minimize the amount of absorption of the carbohydrates and the sugar is to put the fiber in first. So get your fiber, get your beans, get your salad, put that in the front of it. And then after your meal, have another 10-minute walk or another 3 or 4 minute high intensity workout to engage those muscles again and really get the muscles looking for the nutrients. So that'll keep the insulin down. So even on your cheat day, if you're on a low carb diet already, or if you're eating the standard American diet and we're talking cheeseburgers and French fries, do these things as often as possible, and it helps to minimize the damage of the carbohydrates. So keep in mind, there are no essential carbohydrates. We have essential amino acids, we have essential vitamins, we have essential fats. So carbohydrates are not essential. Happy fasting, get that little workout, get your legumes.